Hi, this sequence that you're about to practice is really for those that have woken up and you've not had a great night's sleep, or maybe you have but you've woken up and you're just feeling a little bit lethargic and you really want to get on your mat but you just don't know if you've got the energy to do a sun salutation, and you don't think you could face a warrior sequence, but you want to get on your mat and you want to practice, but you don't want to feel like you don't want to be hard on yourself for thinking, well, there's no point getting on my mat if I'm not going to do a sun salutation. So this is the practice that is for you if you do want to flow, but you just want something easy because you're tired, and so you might be a little bit low on energy. Maybe you've been up with the kids in the night, maybe you just didn't have a good night's sleep, maybe you got a lot on your mind or something, but you do want to get some movement into the body. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start laying down on your back. Because let's face it, if you've had a bad night, the last thing you want to do is try and sit up with a long spine. So we're going to have the knees bent, take the feet as wide as the mat, and then drop the knees together. Okay, bring your arms wherever feels good, so that could be next to your body. Maybe you want to bring them a little bit above the head if that feels good, or you want them to rest on the belly. Just you decide. Okay, you close the eyes and spend a couple of moments adjusting. So if you need your shoulders readjusted, maybe the hips want to lift back up and down again, and take a deep breath and exhale, sinking down into the floor. Okay, and this is where I want you to just see what the body needs right now. What do you need? Do you need an adjustment? Do you need to take a few deep breaths? Do you need to just check in with yourself and ask how you're doing? So not delving into why did I have a bad night? Why am I feeling like this? Just how are you? As if someone was asking you and you're responding in a truthful manner. And then let's take another deep breath in through the nose. A long exhale through the mouth. And if you need it, one more. Good. And then start to draw the knees in towards your chest. So it's entirely up to you whether you continue to do this practice with your eyes closed, or if you want to start fluttering them open at any point. I'll leave that up to you. Okay, so gently rock from side to side with those knees hugged in. And we're going to try to breathe in and out of the nostrils, keeping the jaw soft. And then we're going to take the left leg down to the floor. Okay, let's circle the ankle on the right side. So remembering this is going to be probably your first practice of the day, so just taking it easy. Okay, do both directions with the ankle. Maybe if the toes are squeezed, release it out. And I'm going to extend the leg to the ceiling. You put as much effort into this as you want, okay? So you can have that bend in the knee. If you want to push out through the heel of the foot, get a little bit more length in the hamstring, feel free to do that as well. But remembering this is a practice for if you are feeling low on energy, you don't want to push yourself to make you feel even worse, okay? Sometimes pushing through a practice, a dynamic practice, sometimes that can wake you up, okay? And I'm not saying that it can't, sometimes it can, but this is just erring on the side of caution that we just need to take a little bit more rest this time. Okay, and then take that leg down to the floor, bring the left leg in, okay, and we'll circle this side. Taking it in both directions. Again, you can have that little squeeze of the toes, spread them out wide, and let's take this left leg up. So hands can clasp behind the back of the thigh. Even if you've got a strap, maybe you want to put a strap around the sole of your foot and start to extend. See how you feel. back in. Have another little rock from side to side. And either rock up on your spine or roll over onto your side to come up into seated. Okay? So coming into a cross-leg position, sit on a cushion or a block if you want to. We're going to take the right ear down to the right shoulder. Take the left arm, wrap it around your back, and then if it's possible, take a hold of that right arm. Okay, if it doesn't reach, then just rest the hand on your back, and you can feel free to close the eyes again. Maybe your eyes are still closed. And you're just using your intuition. What do you need this morning? And release. Take that left hand back to the leg. We'll do the left ear to the left shoulder. Again, wrapping the arm around, maybe taking a hold of the arm. Yeah, soften down through both the shoulders as you rest here. And back up. Okay, I'm going to squeeze the shoulders to the ears, take a couple of shoulder rolls. And we'll enter into a easy twist. Okay, so left hand to the right leg, right hand behind. Breathe in. Feel that expansion through the chest. Exhale. Just turn in as far as feels comfortable. Yeah, come round to centre. Come to the other side. Breathing in. And twisting. And back round. Okay, so we're going to come onto hands and knees. So pad under your knees with a blanket or anything if you need to. Roll your mat under. We're going to come into our cat and cow warm up to just wake up the spine a little bit. So spread your fingers wide. Inhale, drop the belly. Send the tailbone up. Take the gaze up. Exhale, push into the hands. Push up between your shoulder blades as you draw the belly in. Relaxing the head. Inhaling up. Exhale to round. Inhale up. Exhale, one last round in. Yeah, now keep that round in, pushing out between your shoulder blades and sink your hips back towards the heels of your feet. You don't have to come all the way down, we're just looking for that roundness, keeping the head hanging heavy. And then all the way back up. Good. Tuck your toes under. We're just going to take one downward dog, okay, to see if we can wake the hamstrings up a little bit. So spread the fingers wide, feet back hip distance apart, lift the tailbone, and we're going to walk the heels up and down. Okay, so press down into the hands, relax the head, look to the belly. A couple of breaths here. Pause on one side if you're like, oh, that side needs a little bit more of a stretch. Yeah, then we're going to gaze between the hands. You can either walk your hands to your feet or walk your feet to your hands, see what feels better for you. And we're going to hang into a ragdoll, so hands to the elbows, bend the knees. The first thing in the morning, the hamstrings are usually pretty tight, so feel free to have a big bend. Let the head be heavy. Good, and then maybe have a little swing from side to side here. Good, and release the hands down. We're going to walk the feet out as wide as the mat, lower down between the knees, coming into Malasana. So that's as active as we're going to get in the standing positions, okay? Downward dog and a forward fold. So have a couple of moments here, maybe have a little rock from side to side so you can get deep into the hips here. Sometimes it feels good first thing just to give that head a little bit of a roll. And then you're going to lower down onto your sit bones. Okay, take the legs out in front of you. Again, remembering that the legs and the hamstrings are quite tight in the morning. So don't worry if you can't come all the way to your toes. Take a strap. Just bring your hands onto your shins even. And let's close the eyes here. Okay, take a deep breath in. And exhale, folding forward. And coming back up. Good, bend that right knee. Bring it in towards you, bring that foot in. Take the right hand behind and give a hug of the leg in. Okay, taking it easy, this may be enough for you. If you want to, you can take the elbow to the outside and just take the gaze over towards the back of the mat. Okay. Again, as you enter into each of these poses, especially if you're tired, close the eyes. Okay, feel the breath, listen to the breathing. And back around to center. Extend the right leg, bring the left leg in, left hand comes behind, okay? Again, either that hug or bring the elbow to the outside. Come back round to center. Take the right foot in to meet the left, so a soft version of Baddha Konasana. Don't worry about bringing the feet all the way in, okay? And hands to the toes. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, hinging forward. Use your elbows to rest onto the calves. Don't worry about how far you're going, okay? Just tune back in with the breathing. And return to seated. Okay, bring the knees together. I'm going to come down onto your back. Okay, so have the feet about hip width apart. Take the palms facing down next to you. We'll just do one raise here. Okay, so you're going to inhale, press into the feet, lift the hips up. If you want, if you've got a couple of pillows, you can shove them underneath so you've got a bit more of a supported version. Okay, this is a really good one to work on the belly breathing. So as you breathe in, you can really let the belly get really big and round before you release. And lower all the way back down. Okay, just take a bit of a tick-tock from side to side. Bring the knees back in towards the chest. Okay, have gentle rock from side to side. Good. Extend the legs up towards the ceiling just for a moment. Push out through the heels before you release. Good. Keep the big toes together and take your knees apart. Okay, and we're going to hang on to either the shins or the ankles. Or if you've got a strap, you can always place the strap around your foot and hold on to that. So we just want to work into opening the hip area a bit here. Okay, relax down through your shoulders and take a few breaths. Good, bring the knees back together. We'll take a spinal twist. So again, use cushions to prop under your knees if you need to. We're going over to the right to start with, okay? So knees towards the right, keep the shoulders grounded. Left arm extends out. If you haven't got the room to extend the arm out, maybe you're doing this at the foot of the bed or something, then bring your arm into cactus, okay? Turn the head and we'll close the eyes here. Bring the knees to center. over to the left. Again, arm variation of your choice. Okay, turning the head towards the right now. And back up to center. Okay, bring one hand onto the belly, one hand onto the chest. Take the feet as wide as the mat, drop the knees together. Okay, with eyes closed. Breathe in, feel the belly rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise that belly right up into the hand. Exhaling back towards the spine. And practice this a few more rounds. Now leave that belly breath, come up into the chest. Inhale, feel the chest rise. Exhale, back out again. Inhale, rising up. And release. So do that a couple more times with the chest. And now taking the hands down next to your body and let the breath find its natural rhythm here. Okay? So this is where I'm going to leave you. You can stay in the position that you're in, or now release the legs down into corpse's pose, and I want you to lay here for as long as you need to so that you can feel ready to start your day. Okay, you've worked some movement through the body. You've just woken it up in a gentle way. You've worked on some getting that breath flowing through the body. Okay, so lay here for as long as you need to. Thank you very much.